Quick story time. So, some of you may know earlier this year I got my master's in accounting, and I was just doing some self reflecting on the journey it took to get that done. And one of the moments that I was reflecting on is before I actually started the program. You know how you need, a few letters of recommendation for, programs like grad school. So basically, I asked one of my undergrad professors, one of my accounting professors that I had, for a letter of recommendation, and they were a pretty tough, grader. They were a pretty tough professor overall, but I passed all their classes, obviously. So I went to them for a letter of recommendation, and they basically told me that they didn't really feel too comfortable with writing one for me because they weren't too impressed with one of my grades in their classes. So, I obviously didn't fail any of their classes and I passed all of them. And yes, once I got to the advanced accounting classes, especially with that specific professor, it wasn't the easiest, but I still went to their office hours, applied effort to make sure I did what I had to do to make sure I passed with a solid grade, and I did. So I was kind of taken aback a little bit once that happened. I was a little shocked. But once I took a step back, it was like, all right, let me just ask somebody else and put one foot in front of the other still. And then I found the right professor, got my letters of recommendation, went through grad school, and now got my master's. But I wanted to use that as a quick example or a quick story on how to just handle rejection. Rejection comes in many ways, shapes, or forms, whether you are in business, in, the workforce, whether you want to start a relationship. Rejection happens a lot. But the way to overcome it is to just try again, maybe have a different approach, but continue to put one foot in front of the other. So if you're a business owner and this message resonates with you, make sure to click the link in my bio for some resources that could help you continue to put one foot in front of the other and level up in your business.